Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another read.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, what do I need to know about my next relationship? Or what do you need to know about your next relationship? But that's what the question would have been. So say you would have asked for a personal reading, you would have asked it that way. That would have made it easier. Speaking of, let me give you this little pointer, right? Because I always thought about this. Sometimes people waste their money when they ask for readings, because usually you want to ask for a very specific reading. But there is a hack around when you want to ask for a specific reading and you want to ask a bunch of questions. Instead, what you do is you ask, what do I need to know about me and so and so? That's it. Everything that pertains to you and that person will come up. Feelings, situations, environment, other factors, things that you would want to ask as multiple questions as opposed to one. That one question makes a big difference. So that's just a little pointer I picked out. Anyway, that was a little ramble. I was thinking about something else though that I wanted to share with y'all. I can't remember. Anyway, as always, thanks to those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thanks to those people who booked those personal readings. I got a couple today I'm going to be getting to. Thank you for being patient. What else? I think that's it. That's it. Well, anyway, got 4 piles here. All right, there's going to be timestamps. This little description box where it says, "Yo, what's up with it?" If you can see that. If you're on a mobile, it's probably like a little arrow you just tap. And then you scroll up, and it's going to say timestamps, and it's going to be your piles, and you can just pick your piles. This will be pile 1. This will be pile 2. This will be pile 3. This will be pile 4. All right. And then I'm going to give you a closer picture, so that helps the game. All right. All right, so I'm going to show you the picture, and I'll be back. Boom. Pile 1. So, pile 1. What do you need to know about your next relationship? All right, it'll probably be action oriented. This could be somebody who's unexpected. We have a visitor, so it could be a visitor. Could be somebody who's unexpected. Could be maybe not your type. All right. So we have Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, and Cancer. All right. This could be the person. This could be the people. All right. And I say relationship because relationships are, it's a bunch of different ways to be a relationship. But this could possibly be maybe like a business relationship because I see a lot of business, but it could also be romantic. But anyway, I'm just going to read it to you what you need to know about this relationship. So this would be an action-oriented relationship. This person could be a boss, could be a CEO, could be a manager, somebody who's in authority, somebody who has some type of status, stability. There's something like that, all right? They're very confident, all right? This is someone who maybe already has their eye on you or you already have your eye on them, all right? This is someone who doesn't like to pretend as if things aren't happening. They're very loyal, all right? This is a person who makes it known automatically that they're there for you, either romantically or they're there with you in general, period, right? They make their, are they going to make their, I'm not going to say they make, oh, I don't know, because they give me the vibe like they're going to make their intentions known. So this person probably makes their intention known. All right, this could be a manifesting relationship, or this is probably a relationship that you manifested, because it says you are manifesting new beginnings. Stay focused and remember to practice gratitude. And it says, are you feeling controlled that your feelings do not matter? So you may be in that energy of worrying about like how you're maybe being perceived or you're not really expressing yourself. So this may be a relationship where you might be afraid to express yourself. All right, where you might be a little bit more reserved, all right, a little bit more tempered. You might be more of the nurturing one. I don't know, because there's also like this energy of like where maybe you guys maybe fluctuate between either being very reserved and being very passionate, fiery, aggressive, pushy. You know what I mean? And there's like a judgmental energy, so you guys are probably a little judgmental. Because there's like a need to like know what things are or to like So the relationship is going to be like a need to know where things are or how things are, or maybe not. Maybe it could be because it's like it's loyal, but it's like it's not really. I don't know. Maybe it's more like an adventure. It might be more like a sexual thing. It might be more like an adventure or a sexual business. You know, kind of like it's kind of like all those things in once. If it's not necessarily sexual, then it's very intense, where you guys can maybe get into a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements. There could be like a lot of situations that arise, a lot of deep feelings, or like, what's the word? I use the word intense, but that's how like when you have an argument with somebody, you're like, why am I this mad with them? It's that type of thing, where maybe you don't really, even if you don't know them that well, if this is somebody you know already, then of course, you know how that be. But if this is somebody new, and it may not be nobody new, it could be because we got the fool here too. So this could be somebody new as well. So this could be like a new adventure. If it's not somebody new, whoever this is a new adventure. All right, because the fool is here, and this is going to be a transformative relationship because we have the death here. All right, so it says you are going on a spiritual journey, so tap in and enjoy the vacay. Have a good trip and don't trip. All right, so this person is going to be very persistent and very patient. All right, they could be very free spirited, very outgoing, risky. All right, they're willing to take chances. This person could be very stable within themselves, or at least know how to make money stretch. They could be, because I think of the Queen of Pentacles as being, maybe like a businesswoman, very shrewd. Usually it's the King of Pentacles who's very shrewd. He's very good with money management, but I would think of the Queen of Pentacles as being that way too. She only offers to people who she sees are doing the work, who are dedicated, like Knight of Pentacles type of people, trustworthy people, she thinks, because she may loan money, but she would only loan it to trustworthy people. So it would most likely be someone who she sees is putting in a lot of time and effort. So that's how they show love, or that's how they show friendship or camaraderie, by being patient, being stable, being reliable, showing up. That's what I guess that's what they pride themselves in, because I got confidence right next to that. So they pride themselves in showing up, being persistent, being reliable, being stable, having things, having things. That's how they show their affection or their love, okay? And they may be controlled with their feelings. All right, and it may be both of you. That might be the common denominator between y'all, where y'all may be very reserved, because it's kind of this energy of worrying about money, finances. Not worrying, but like focused on money, finances, stability. Saving your money and minor investments, stuff like that. Taking risk in a way. Because what you guys are looking for is some type of brand new beginnings for yourselves that don't look like the past reality that you've had before. So you guys could be building like a business, because this person has a lot of business strategy. Like, with the Capricorn here, it's the CEO. That means it's someone who's business oriented, or at least thinking of large scale money in some sort. All right. So this could be that. Like, they could be just thinking of like how to make a lot of money. This could be even like a legacy that they may want to leave or have, or like some big, I don't know, maybe some big scheme, not a scheme, but it's not a scheme. It's something like, something big. It could just be like a business. They may want to see you guys on a Fortune 500, and I'm not playing it up either. It might be something like that big to them. So and even if it isn't, planned to be that big, they think of it and feel that way about it. Like, this can be big. So they may sell it to you like that. So even if it's a relationship, they may sell it to you like, this could be big, and they may not even come out straight out and say it, because I got the Queen of Wands. And so, like I said, because they're afraid to express feelings, they may not express that this to them could be very big or very important. All right. But they will take action on you. All right. And they're going to be very driven. All right. Now, they may give you a bunch of ideas that can change your perspectives. They may have, is that Venus? So they may also have a different way of being loved. Or you guys may, like I said, they could either be not your type, like, not your usual type. They're kind of quirky, maybe a little bit, maybe impulsive. Or, yeah, maybe impulsive, because I was kind of feeling like, because with the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's like very fiery, very passionate, but it's in a aggressive manner, aggressive tone. And sometimes it usually comes from like lack of confidence. And the confidence is of expressing yourself, or of being of like allowing things to happen. So this person may have control issues because we do got Scorpio here. So the person does have like control issues. All right. But they do want to take a new risk with you or a new journey. So like I said, if this is someone from the past, it's a new journey. Because Scorpio energy here is like Pluto energy, which usually means like a karmic tie. So it's someone who you've had like an intense relationship with. And if they're new, you will have an intense relationship with them. It'll be a lot of feelings that would be brought up to be healed. All right. And it has probably most likely has to do with confidence. All right. They'll be bringing your confidence up. That's what you guys will be in alignment with, fluctuating with, like having the energy of being able to be confident, but just not aware of yourselves just yet. All right. And I think that's probably where the confidence is coming from. So this person may be also like a workaholic or very detached. You know, it's that they may be doing something like that. There's an opportunity for growth. So this is what they're really focused on. They're trying to be practical about this. I think they want traditional, all right, or something like that. Because Capricorn rules traditions, you know, marriage, status, social recognition, you know, public recognition, stuff like that. So that's what they're probably looking for, something like that. They may have status or public recognition, so they working like a high-ranking job, official, you know, manager, like I said, or public influencer of some sort. Like they get recognition. So even if they don't really like work in some type of thing, a lot of people know them. All right, so it's that thing. But yeah, I feel like, all right, so there is some type of stability here. I feel like there will be some type of stability here. Both of y'all may be acting as if y'all don't want this, or acting as if y'all could care less. So there will be like a nonchalantless, a chilled, reserved, you know, I'm here type of energy. You know, not really like pushing, pursuing. They would want to, but they kind of feel like that would be no, it would be like to no avail. They feel like it would just be maybe short term or for fun or for like an adventure, like for an experience. So even at this point, they were like, you know, even if this doesn't play out, at least this would be an experience. So that's how you would feel about this relationship too, you know, because they're going to be attractive, they're going to be, you know, exciting, and they're going to have a lot of action, and they're going to take action, and they're going to be very witty, and they're going to have different ideas, and they can communicate, and they're going to be thinking differently than how you think. And that's going to be changing your perspective on things, and they're going to be giving you ideas and all that good stuff. And you know, they're going to be changing your perspective because they're not probably your usual type, or they're not what you're used to. So this is going to be good because it's going to change a lot of stuff. And you know, anytime you're dealing with someone who's like cautious or practical, it teaches you a lot of lessons. Right? The reason that they're this way is because their confidence is down a little bit. So they may come off as very confident, but it's just down a little bit. You know, they have the ability there, but they don't. I feel like they don't see themselves like you see them. So this is what this is. So you're coming in to help them transform into that, and they're coming in to help you do the same. All right, and then you guys will probably take a new journey, and it could be, you know, it could go however it goes. Because the fool is just a start, and it can go wherever we want it to go from here. So it's like a clean slate. We become the magicians right after the fool. What do we want to make after this? The first thing is the risk. Now we done took the leap. Now we're in power. How do we want to create? And we just go from the magician to the what you call it, to the high priestess, back and forth, feeling your intuition, then going into creating. Feeling your intuition, then going into creating. You know, the fool is, and every time you take a new opportunity, but then you go right back into the magician and create from wherever you took that risk. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what this is. That's what you guys would be on. So this is a relationship or relationships. You may be dating. I don't know. Relationship or relationships that be changing your perspectives, giving you new ideas, new ways to see the world and see yourself. And they're going to be helping you boost your confidence. Possibly be part of like a connection or like a resource because Queen of Pentacles is here and she's a resourceful person. She has a great network. That's how she makes her money and her stability. A great network. She knows how to make a dollar stretch. She knows how to use resources. She also knows how to save. You know what I mean? So she's not afraid of hard work, any of that. So yeah. All right. So let me go over. Let me give you advice. Opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desires. And then we have Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bounds of love. Trust. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. And let me give you the signs. We got Scorpio, Aries, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer. All right. So, did I say Capricorn too? And we got Capricorn too. All right. So, pile one, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house. Boom. Pile two. So, pile two. What do you need to know about your next relationship? Okay. All right. So one or two. So this could go a bunch of ways for a couple people. One way it could be you could become single, happily single after a divorce. All right. A lot more cautious about jumping into situations without jumping into bad investments. So you maybe become a lot more cautious. All right. But anyway, this relationship, because that's what I'm feeling like is going to probably turn out with that relationship later on. All right, now, or this could be a relationship where you guys are happy in like a non-traditional relationship. It's an unorthodox type of way. That's what the energy is. Like this person is not, maybe it's kind of like not your usual type, but they're just unorthodox. So maybe that you guys don't share the same beliefs or the same values, because that's what it is. Kind of like you guys don't share the same values. This could be a smug person, very nurturing though, very loving. They could be very passionate as well. All right, they may have a lot of desire, but they don't know where this is going. So this will be a relationship where you're not quite sure where it's going. All right. They're going to be very confident. All right. It says people need to leave shit in the past. They don't know how hard you work to change. Don't allow them to pick on you anymore. So this could be somebody from your past, somebody who you've, I don't know. It could be somebody who you're dealing with now, maybe. There's someone who's feeling pride in their purpose. So they're having faith in their dreams. They could be learning something, learning a new skill, learning a new passion. They could be traveling, exploring. All right, did I give you all the signs? I don't think I did. Oh, so we got Sagittarius, Taurus, Aries, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because we got Earth energy here too. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so they could be like a writer or publishing something, or maybe they talk podcasts, or they could be foreign, or I think they travel. I don't know. This person dresses very nice, so they're going to be someone who gets what they really want. All right, they could be very fast, like they don't like to be patient. They're not because we got slow and steady wins the race. So and it's in reverse. They don't do that, and it's connected to have faith in your dreams. So yeah, they're not that type of person. They don't like to wait. They get what they want, but they have to pay for it on the back end. So this is someone who they're very pushy, they're very hardworking, and they want what they want, and they're willing to maybe possibly pay for it, or maybe possibly, I'm not gonna say force. Maybe they're really patient, because the Nine of Cups gives me more of like a patient, like I'm cool, I'm good. So it's maybe like like a relationship that's kind of like it's like spontaneous, but it's not grounded. All right, it's not grounded. I think it's not grounded because you guys don't share the same beliefs. Like there's the energy of like not expressing, not saying anything, maybe, or just maybe insinuating. Maybe it's like a lot of insinuation or something like that. This is something from their past, so they're still dealing with something from their past that's keeping them stuck or keeping them lost, confused. All right, like they're not really quite sure. It could be around like spirituality or education, learning, something like that, or maybe principles, because sometimes Taurus can be a principle person. I feel like it may be something like that, or yeah, ethics. That's what I was thinking, ethics. So it could be like some type of ethics that they have, like maybe they don't, um, I don't know, like because maybe they work a lot. So because this is what it says. It says this person is grounded, stable, practical, and hardworking. So maybe because they work a lot, they may feel like they don't have to, I don't know, really get to know you. Maybe they feel like as long as I pay a bill, I can have sex with you, or as long as I don't know what's practical in that sense. Because this is like someone who always gets what they desire, so they're gonna probably give you something in some way, or be of assistance of some way, or be in some way provide something practical for you. All right. They are very attractive because I got a peacock here. So this person is very proud, very confident. All right. So they have pride and confidence, but they don't know where they're going, and they always get what they want. So I guess they're just pretty like a free spirit. They can just kind of live how they would like to live. All right, but they are, like I said, they have a lot of desire and passion. They want to grow something with you. All right, I don't think they're seeing this though from a higher perspective just yet. You know, it's kind of, this could be also like a relationship where you guys could be like at a distance, or like there may be like some type of obstacle, or um, some type of distance, or some type of like issue that's in between y'all. Like it won't let you, I don't know, maybe it won't let you go direct. Maybe you can't go directly to his house or to her house, or they can't come directly to your house, or like you can't just travel to them, or you can't just see them when you want, or it may be like that type of energy where there's like a need to be cautious and really survey the area, you know, and really look at what you're investing in and what you're really taking time into. You know, so this is something that you really want to be slow to enter, and you need to find your own sense of personal peace or confidence. Like, you know, you need to be confident as well and be fulfilled within yourself, because the Nine of Cups is going to be the energy you guys are going to be sharing in, and sharing in the energy of being very cautious with each other, or not really being consistent with each other. You know, also kind of feeling like the grass is greener elsewhere. So you guys may be, you know, possibly investing elsewhere. This may be the common energy in both of you when it shows up. Is like maybe having, you know, having faith in your dreams, that either wanting to speed this up, or, you know, like, so it's like this, you guys want to speed it up, but at the same time you guys may be feeling like this ain't it, like there's too many obstacles or too much to overcome. So I'm gonna be looking over here, you know what I mean, and I'm gonna be looking out here, but I want him to, or her to get their act together right now while I'm looking here and here. So it's kind of like that type of energy. All right, so that's how they are too. So if it's not you like that, then it's them. But you know what I mean. But usually, even if we're not aware of it, we share the same similar energy in our, you know, in a relationship. That's why they're there. So, all right. So that's really the point why we don't blame or guilt or shame people, because we're exercising the same similar energy, or the energy that most conducively goes with that energy that they're projecting. You know what I mean? It's just a mirror. Um, yeah. So this person could be also very reckless, very risky themselves. Like it's kind of like that energy. It's like, you know, this is like not a young person's game, but this is like a young, you know, like a young player. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe they're a player. Maybe they're a player, because that's what it is. It's kind of like you don't know where it's going. They get lucky. They get what they want. You know, they're abundant. They have money. You know, they're very smart, very educated. Could be very well traveled. You know, maybe even spiritual. They got a lot of wisdom, and they're very nurturing. It's just like, but at this point, it's like they're not really quite sure what path they're on or where they're going. You know, it's kind of like one of those. It's like, so they're leaving the past behind, but it's something about it that may be stuck or holding them down. Or what is it would be holding them down? Maybe it's a child. Could be a child, or maybe it's a baby's mother, or something like that. It could be something like that, or child's father. You know what I mean? It could be anything like that. Or they could be wanting children. So maybe that might be why they're pushing. You know what I mean? They might want children, so they're trying to push to make this something. Right? Maybe they don't want to be married, or they could be divorced. This person could have been divorced. So that might be why they're also cautious. You know what I mean? Like they've already been in a long-term relationship before, and now they're like happy alone. They're stable. They have money. You know, they're making their dreams come true. they get what they want and what they desire. They just have to work hard for it, so they don't mind. They're like, hey, this is how it goes. So that's kind of like where they are with it. Like, this is how it goes. You know, yeah, but they are trying to move up. That's all they're really focused on, is like moving up in life. Experiencing things. That's what it is. Like, for them, it's experiences. They want experiences right now. So they're in that energy of wanting experiences because they work. So I guess that's like, and maybe that's like an entertainment experiences. So let's go over to the Rockies game. Let's go to the Phillies game. Let's go to the Mariners game. Let's go, let's go see the Nuggets. Let's go see whoever, whatever. Let's go over here. Let's go over there. Let's go to this museum. Let's go to this party. Let's go, wherever. Let's go see stuff. I just be working. So all they want to do is get free. And maybe that's what all you do. You know what I mean? Or maybe you always are in the house or something. Something where when you guys are always, this is going to be like almost like a power, but not really. This one's going to be, they're going to be action oriented, but they also may be independent. So that might be something too. So it could be like both ways, because it's kind of like that. It's like you guys don't share the same beliefs, and it's kind of unorthodox. It's not fitting traditional values. You guys don't really have the same traditional values, and the relationship won't really be grounded. It'd be almost like just like an opportunity, I guess, like a chance opportunity. Random. It'll be random. That's what I mean. Random. All right. So I don't know. Maybe just like a one night stand or something. I don't see it as that, but it could be. Maybe you guys just flirt a little bit and then whatever. But this also, if it isn't like a dating or a romantic relationship, then this would be someone who's like a teacher, or someone who is well traveled, well cultured. They have certain types of ethics and all that. They're very stable by themselves. They have a lot of money. I'm not gonna say a lot of money, but they are stable. They get a lot of things that they desire. They go after a lot of things they desire. They could be a little bit impatient and very rushy. All right, this is maybe someone who has some type of public status or public. They may be like in charge of something, like public wise or like governmental wise, or involved in something like that, state legislation, whatever. I don't know if it's like quite like that, but maybe like a lawyer, judgy, church, in the church, or in the school system, because I got learning, so they could be like in the school system. All right. Yeah, it could be like in the school system, or they're very intelligent, they understand something. All right, they could be teaching, learning, something like that, schooling people on things. I don't know, but it's still gonna be somebody who's very cautious with their business, very cautious with their business dealings. They are also like very erratic or spontaneous. Like when they choose to make moves, they kind of just come out of nowhere. Sometimes it's a bad investment, so they may be like, it may be like a bad investment, or it may be like they may be very cautious with investments, like maybe overly cautious, like giving everything the shrewd eye, because this is a person who always gets what they want. So they may be also a person who's very shrewd, so they're not very risky. I don't know, maybe they're just lucky too, because it's kind of like everything it's like they're practical, they work hard, but then at the same time there's an energy of luck, and just taking risk. So you know what I mean? And it's like that. It's like maybe that was like a bad investment, but it pays out because they always get what they desire. They just have to pay for it in the back end. So initially, let's say they make a risk, it doesn't go right. That's cool. Later on down the line, it plays out anyway. So they always get what they want. So that's kind of like that. It's that type of energy. So yeah. So even if it's business, this is a person who maybe it didn't go well. They thought that it didn't go well as they thought it was the first time, but this next time they're about to cream it. So it could be something like that. All right. They could be healing as well, because we got that as the advice. You could be healing as well. I mean, we all are. We're always in a constant state of healing. But here's the advice. Healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in your life. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. So let me give you the signs. We have Sagittarius, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we have Taurus, we have Aries. All right. So pile 2, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 3. So pile 3. What do you need to know about your next newest relationship? Ooh, it's going to be one that's faded. We got North Node, and it's going to be one that's very authentic. All right. Ooh, this is one that you get to be the creator. You guys get to be in the driver's seat. So this is something that you were meant to encounter. This is going towards where your soul is meant to go. All right. This person may make you angry a lot. So if you repress your feelings, this person is going to trigger that a lot. They're going to make you angry a lot. But we do got positive outcome here. So let me give you the signs. We have Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we have Aries. So I got Aries twice, Scorpio twice, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, and Leo. All right. So this person will be gentle. They'll be open to you being this person appreciates your gentleness, especially with children and animals. You are powerful and spiritually protected. So they see you as very spiritual. Or this person could be very spiritual. This person is going to be very authentic. All right. This could be a person who plays both roles, or maybe it has both genders, or they are part of the LGBTQ community, or I mean, they're authentic. I know that. That's what I do know. They're a real person. So however they are, they're being who they are. So that's that. So this is someone who's meant to be on your journey. This is part of your soul's purpose, your soul's growth, some lessons that you're meant to learn. All right, it's about letting pride get in your way and the perception of how other people view you. So this could be like worrying about how other people view you when you take action or when you go after the things you desire. That's what this relationship is going to bring up. It's going to show you about, because that's what it has, the Fool in reverse. So this is about being afraid to take a leap, all right, and being too cautious, all right, being fearful, all right, not wanting to take action, because we got the Knight of Swords in reverse as well, and we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. All right, so there's like an energy of this being possibly being able to be a happily ever after. You guys are just afraid to take the adventure, to take the risk. You're afraid to take action or to even focus on this situation. You don't really have the determination or even see the potential in this situation. You don't really see how to put the work in. You don't see how to repair the situation or how to work this situation. All right, this could be like a karmic relationship that you've had. This is about learning lessons. All right, and there is a learning curve towards this. So based on karmic is just the lessons that you learn. So based on how much you've learned in this situation, how much you've taken responsibility for in your part, that right there determines how well the relationship could go. All right. This could be a relationship that you guys maybe sacrifice your needs a lot, or they may sacrifice their needs, or you may feel like a victim, or it'll be like an energy of maybe feeling like a victim. You know what I mean? Of feeling like, I think it's going to be more so like extreme emotions in this relationship. Maybe this relationship brings up a lot of emotions too. Kind of like this other pile, it's another pile. I'm not even going to tell you it, because maybe if it's your pile, you'll know that it was your pile. All right, but anyway, there is potential, but it's like you guys have to envision it. That's the whole thing about this. There's an opportunity for a new beginning, but you guys have to envision it, or a new adventure. And this could be a new person, but I most likely feel like it's an old person, but it could be new. If it's new. Look, I was thinking about the time traveler's wife, so maybe like a past life. All right, because North Node is here. So it could be something like that. It could be like even in past life. Like those joints really exist. Past life. But anyway, this could be somebody who you share life goals with, or that you have, like you guys have life goals, like you guys have similar life goals. There's similarities. You could be attracted to this person's body, or they could be attracted to yours. They may have a fit body. I don't know. Maybe this person could be kind of being. No, they're being themselves. But you know what? They're like very similar to you. Like they very closely blend in with you. Like it's that type of energy. Like they blend in with you. They could make you comfy. It's kind of like they want to fall into your arms, or maybe you want to fall into their arms. Like that's a relationship may feel like that. Like you guys may want to fall into each other's arms. There may be like a lot of like I don't see a lot of sexual energy, but I feel like there is like a lot of sexual energy. So it may be like that, like feeling like you guys are like attracted to each other in like a sexual way, but yet you guys have like the same uh, life goals the same. Like it feels like you guys are going in the same direction. It's like kind of like if it's somebody new, it's like you naturally know them, like you guys are naturally kicking it, and they bring up feelings in you that you was like, whoa, where'd that come from? So even if it's a new person, you're like, whoa, why do I feel this way about this person? I don't even know them as well as I think I should. So, you know what I mean? It says, can you feel the divine asking you to breathe because it's going to be okay? So this could be someone who, like I said, someone who you're angry with, or this is someone who, like I said, will make you angry. Because if you deal with repressing and expressing feelings or anger or how you feel about something, because it says that they value you or appreciate your gentleness, and they see you as very spiritually and powerful. So they see you spiritually protected and powerful. So yeah, so it could be like that. So if it's old, this person is like, they value you for being very gentle with them and very loving, and at the same time they see you as very spiritual and very powerful, and they feel like maybe they experience karma. Now if this is someone new, there's still a feeling of like you've known them before, and they're being very authentic with you, and it's almost like you guys are like peas in a pod, or like you guys are very similar. Like it's like you guys kind of mesh well, right? It's almost like you guys are on the same path, going in the same direction. You know what I mean? Like you just get each other, all right? And so this person is maybe not sure how they can persist or perceive, like not persist, like how they can progress this relationship. They're not really quite sure how to take action. You guys might not be talking, or it could be sparsely, like here and there. And if it is, it's kind of like it's very wit. It could be witty. It could be very, because sometimes the Knight of Swords is like a back and forth. You know what I mean? Back and forth. It's not like all the way thought out plans or all the way thought out thoughts. Communication isn't all. It's like sparsely. So here and there, you guys could become, could be like talking, texting, because swords are usually talking, texting, you know, internet maybe, ideas, dreaming, thinking. So it could be like that. Right? So this person, it could be like an entrepreneur or like someone who gets things done. Like they get things done. This is a person who takes action. But that's what you're gonna be learning from this, is like not worrying about how other people perceive you when you take action on what you want, and the ability to dream what you want. So basically, you guys are gonna be going into like magician mode. It's on you if you want to, or you can be a victim. You can play that victim role where you feel like you can't make it happen. You can't do what you would like it to do. You can't envision this being that. And it's only because you guys will be like focused on what other people will be thinking about your situation. So you guys are kind of like in that energy, because Leo does have a worry about their perception by other people. They don't want to look a fool. They don't ever want to lose their pride or their ego. They don't ever want to look like they submitted, or like they were anything less than regal. All right. And so even with this Aries energy, this is someone who's very assertive and very dominant and doesn't want to back down. You know what I mean? So, and with the Scorpio energy there too, and this the Fool energy, it's like a lot of this energy is like they're more reckless and ill-timed with their risk. So it's like that feeling of like you're not trusting it. You're not trusting in your risk with this. You don't want to. So this relationship will have you feeling like maybe this isn't my happily ever after. There'll be a feeling of like there could be a well-being, but being very cautious towards it. So there's a positive outcome here because there's a challenge that's here, and this is meant for your growth. Because the North Node is here. So however this plays out, it's meant for your growth. It's meant to give you skills and abilities about taking adventure, taking chances, focusing with a plan of action, and knowing how to move forward with determination and practical steps. Because the Eight of Pentacles is like practical steps, like putting it together, So you're going to be in that type of energy. This is a relationship that could provide blessings, but you may not see them as such. So yeah, it could be like that. There would be a need to be dedicated, but you may not feel like it. You may not really focus on it. You may not feel like really putting the effort or the progress into it. You probably won't really want to. I don't know. I think you probably may not see the potential in it. That's probably where it may be at for you. You may not really see the potential in it. You might think of it as like, I don't know. I don't see it being there. And you don't see the destination, but really you guys are going in the same destination. So yeah, know that. Know that. All right. At this point, though, because I see the wind, and what came to me is let the wind take you wherever it takes you. So it's that type of relationship, like let the relationship take you wherever it's going to take you. You may have a predisposition for things having to go a certain way. They need to have clarity. They need to have direction. They need to have clear intent. And I guess in this case, they're saying that there's still a well-being here without a clear intent or without a actual destination. This is about the journey that you don't see potential in. So take a risk, because I think is what they're trying to say, but it doesn't have to be that either. It's like this is just paused to play out, like let the wind take you wherever it takes you. You're here to explore and experience. All right, but here we go. It says positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts. Oh, okay, that's why. That's what the sacrificing is, and dream the world into being. You get to create it how you would see it, but you may be worried about how other people view it. So, yeah. Anyway, it says, at this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. So let me give you signs one more time. We have Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. So pile 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and that's Leo in the 3rd house. Wasn't that like some TV host shit when I was like this? That was pretty fly. All right. Boom. Pile 4. So, pile 4. What do you need to know about your next new relationship? Ooh, this is going to be somebody who's very sexual. All right. Could be very sexually attractive to you too. All right. So this could be somebody from your past. They're very nostalgic. If not, this is just someone who remembers you from the past, remembers you from back in the day. All right. They remember you from back in the day. Ain't you Tammy? You know what I mean? What's her name, daughter? You know what I mean? You little Ray Ray? I know you ain't grow up, boy. Get the fuck out of here. You lying. You know how that go. You know how that go. This is a lucky person. This relationship will be a lucky relationship. The miracles may be endless. You guys are probably be in the energy of having a lot of stuff and being very ungrateful. For real. We got the 10 of Pentacles here too. All right. So this could have been a relationship that you might have already been with them before. All right. You could have had a family with them. All right. They're not stable, but they do have money. All right. So I'm not going to say they're not stable. Let me not say that, because they're a King of Pentacles. So they are stable. All right. But they're a King of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is very materialistic, and sometimes they like to put on a front of maybe doing better. So this could be somebody who maybe let's say they make 5,000. They may be like, oh, I make 7,000. You know, just a little bit, just a little fluctuation. You know, or this is someone who likes to, maybe they didn't pay their, I don't know, maybe they didn't pay their insurance, but they just bought rims. You know what I mean? So there's something like that. All right. They're very sexually attractive. This could be a lighter complexion. It could be Asian. It could be, oh, I didn't even give you signs, huh? So we got Taurus, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo. All right. So it could be this sign. This could be your sign. All right. This person will have an attractive body. All right. They'll be stable. But like I said, I think they spend their money on like materials and stuff. This person could get a lot of attention, or this person could be, you know, they're a creator of some sort. They could be very well skilled with their hands, or they could be like, and I don't know, they give me like a dainty vibe. All right. They could be fair skinned and a little bit like grungy. All right. This may be someone who's like a loner, but they get noticed a lot. So it could be like that type of energy where they're not really anywhere, but they get noticed a lot. They could be very optimistic or very adventurous, kind of. I don't know if it's adventurous. I get more of like a regalness. Like people kind of notice them when they come in. You know, like they maybe I'm not even gonna say that because that may be a lot. But they do get a lot of attention. I was about to say they part the waves, they part the sea of people like Moses. So that's who this person think they are. So it's something like that. This person has okay. So this person has transformed. So this relationship may be a transformative relationship as well. This may be a person who gives you a lot of good insight. They may be very wise, but they may be like I don't know. They may be, I don't know. They don't. I get the vibe that they're abundant, right? That they have stuff, but they put on the facade of maybe having more or being richer than what they are, or maybe they live beyond their means a little bit. I mean, they may buy stuff that they don't need. So even if they aren't like living beyond their means, they may buy stuff they don't need. There may be an abundance of stuff they don't need. You know what I mean? A bunch of shit like that. This may be people who have stuff and they just like, here, man, I don't need this. You know what I mean? So it could be like that type of stuff. I got wolf here too, so they're a lone wolf. There's a pack leader, so this is someone who likes to be in the lead of something, and they may be very watchful. So you may need to watch them with breaking money, because it says be watchful of who you break bread with. So you might need to be careful of like spending money with them, because they may be kind of stingy. Because the King of Pentacles is not a giving, and in reverse, he's not a giving person. He's very superficial. So if he gives, he's giving with the intent of getting something. You know what I mean? Most times that's what he's looking for, the intent to give something. But this person can create their own way, so I don't know. I guess that might be like a manipulation, because like they can create their own way. All right, this relationship would be a relationship where like the miracle, like the opportunity of this situation is endless. Where it can go is like it's on y'all, because the magician is here, so it's really on y'all how far this relationship can go. And it says nothing yet is set in stone. All right. So that just means that they could have a mutable moon, meaning they have Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, or Pisces as a moon sign. All right. So have you reflected on transformation and rebirth of your old way of life to this new one? So this person they're coming into this transformation. But I feel like you both are sharing in that. All right? That sharing in this feeling. Because what they're feeling is like unstable in their feelings, but they have a lot of it. So this person is very romantic. All right? And they could have, it's like they're not really willing to like put the effort in, or have like, maybe they don't see long term. Because it's like they want long term, but they don't see long term. They're trying to create a different traditional value, or a different traditional system. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to transform it. So maybe they have like old family values and beliefs that kept them from love, or kept them from being a certain way. They're trying to get rid of that. So like, let's say, I don't know. I'm giving you an example, because this is like the clearest one I can think of. Let's say that you guys let's say that they're from maybe another island. Let's say from like an island or like another country, right? And those country beliefs, or maybe they're not. Let's say maybe their parents, or they are, even if they are, let's say they come here with their traditional values from another country, and in that country, women wear socks all year round. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean? That may be uncomfortable for you. You may like to go to the beach, and you may never be allowed to take your socks off, stuff like that. Like they may have like familiar patterns that they're releasing, you know what I mean? Or like, maybe for men, they might be like, well, it's essential that the man gets the big piece of chicken, and whenever you make fish, you be giving him the little ones, and he don't like that. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, Stuff, I'm just giving you an example. Like they have this type of thing where it's like beliefs that you guys don't really, that are outdated. They may be having outdated beliefs around love. That's what it is. Yeah. They may have outdated beliefs around love. Okay, because the Ten of Pentacles, that's what I was thinking about. I couldn't really put it into words, but that's what it was. Outdated beliefs around love. All right. And like I said, and they're very materialistic. All right. Now this person, they are a creator, magician. They could even have a platform. Because I think the magician is having a platform, so they could have a position, or just at least. I just really feel like they get a lot of attention, because this magician looks like the star. So I really feel like they get a lot of attention. All right, but they're mostly a loner. All right, they're like a free spirit. There's someone who, that they have a regalness to them, but they may not say a lot. They may not do a lot. They may not be out with a lot of people, but they make things happen. And when you do see them, they're usually very regally, or very, charming, charismatic. They're like on the go or moving or something like that. So they're doing something. They get a lot of attention, and they maybe always have opportunities or possibilities to make things happen. So this could be a person who's very good with just creating. That's who they are, a magician. They can just make stuff happen. That's what this is. So this is probably something that they may teach you, because the hermit is someone who gives insight. They've done the work. They've done the deeper introspection. They've asked themselves and come to deeper truths and conclusions. And then if you're coming into the magician, because that's what he is, he's coming into the magician, or she's coming into a magician energy. They're going to be someone who's going to teach you some skills, teach you some stuff, and they're gonna I don't know, they got the ability to teach you a lot of things, to show you a lot of skills and abilities, and they're very multifaceted. So this person could do a lot of different things. They're not subject to one thing. Right? They could be very creative. They could be into like the metaphysics or science, or very good at science and math, or maybe they could also be very generous, because the King of Cups is generous. So they could be also very generous, but they can also use that money, or use their stability, or they could also use their stability. So, okay, this could be somebody who gives to you when they don't always have it to give. They may give you a large gift when they don't necessarily have it, or they'll have it, but it wouldn't be like that wouldn't be the best investment to do. You know what I mean? So they may give you something when really they probably should like hold on to it, or they should probably keep it. But they're very loving. They're very I was gonna say loyal, so maybe they're very loyal. You know what I mean? But I feel like they keep their options open. So maybe they're loyal, but they keep their options open. So they're that type of person, if that makes sense. They don't like to keep their options open, but they are keeping their options open. So like they just want to see where this goes. All right, like they're trying to see this from a bigger perspective, or a bigger picture. Like they feel like there's something here. I think it's mostly around sex though. Like they really are attracted to you. I think this is mostly that or like possessions. They're thinking about like stability, money. But I think they think of you as very attractive as well. They think of you as a person who can make things happen. So and that's what this is about. Like this person or this relationship would be about. Maybe you'll be teaching them. If they're not teaching you how to do this, then you'll be teaching them. So it's one of those two things. All right, you may be teaching them how to create their own abundance, or they may be teaching you how to create your own abundance, because they're like superficial. They have money, but they just like they spend it on, they make bad investments, or they spend it wildly or awkwardly, or but they're giving too. But it's like, why'd you do that? Why would you spend that much money on that? Why would you, you know what I mean? Like maybe they want to take you on, yeah, they might want to take you on trips because Sagittarius energy is here. You know what I mean? And nothing's set in stone. They just usually want to go with the flow. Let's just see what happens. You know what I mean? They're learning to handle emotions. But it's like I said, this is a person who's definitely ungrateful. So they're never satisfied. That's what I mean. They're never satisfied. You know what I mean? There's always more. There should be more. I should have more. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? She would have got this. She would have got the latest purse, but they didn't have none in stock. You know what I mean? Yo, you see my pineapple? I got a pineapple. I got a pineapple plant. I'm so hyped. Look at that pineapple plant. I'm so hyped about that. But anyway, yeah. So let me give you advice. Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. So let me give you the signs again. We have Taurus, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. All right. So, pile 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the 3rd house. Yo, my nose is itching like a mug, man. Somebody talking about your boy. What they saying? All right, I'm out, y'all.